All right, my name is Mad Boots.
And I'm Hove. Green Lounge LA.
They think violence, but when you go out to anywhere else, it's nothing about that. Everybody thinking about making money and how to go make money.
People were starting to come together, so then they had to figure out another way to divide. I mean, their main thing is divide and conquer for that as well. So, because I do events as well, but not on Yellow, of course. But Monday, right? Green Lounge LA, Mad Boots Entertainment, Angel Clubhouse Empire presents The Struggle. I'm Hove, and this is...
Hey man, it's your boy, Mr. Legacyy 2Ys. Hey, you can find me on IG at Legacyy 2Ys _X_. You know what I mean? Go ahead and contact me there. See all my upcoming events and all my businesses that I got going on.
All right, so let's talk about it, man. Thank you for coming, though.
It's a pleasure, brother.
What's going on, man? I heard you touching cities to cities right now. What's it like on tour, man? What you doing?
Man, it's crazy. Literally, I just kicked off this tour last night. I had my premiere. My boy San Quinn is on his book tour, so I opened up for him last night, Level 13 Lounge down there in Oakland. And it was crazy because Fab was doing his skate party down there at the same time, you know what I mean? And then literally after the event was over, I pushed out this way so I could come here and be here with you, you know what I mean? And be a man of my word. Y'all gave me opportunity, so I'm going to seize it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And what you doing after?
After this, actually, I got a show tonight. It's Beta LA over here on Crenshaw Boulevard. It started at 8 o'clock, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do that after I go link up with my boy who's an A&R at Atlantic.
Okay, so you say you got a lot of businesses. One of the businesses you're known for in the Bay that's been around for a long time, which is good, a black-owned business, was a car dealership. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What was that like, man?
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to cap, man. I'm two-time felon, CDC number. You know what I mean? I was doing my thing back in the day, and, it led me down the wrong path, but it also taught me a talent, which gave me the gift of gab.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got into selling cars, I'm looking and I'm paying attention, and I'm always had that mindset, like, if he can do it, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
He human, I'm human, you know what I mean? So, but it's just like with school, if you want to become a doctor, you got to put that time in. You got to study, you got to learn the ins and the outs from the bottom to the top. That's what I did with the used car dealership, and on top of that, I took it a step further. I went and got ASC certified as a smog technician so I can fix my own cars, smog my own cars, save myself startup costs and expenses, and that way I can make more profit off of these assets that I invest in, you know what I mean?
And how's it going now?
Honestly, Brody, it's been going lovely for me, you know what I mean? It's been hectic and crazy because music has been starting to take off, so I can't really, you know what I mean, handle I'm only one man, you know what I'm saying? But, along with the car dealership and the smog business, then there's the cleaning and custodial company that we got going, and I got the entertainment label that I'm doing and trying to throw events and helping out mosque and, troubled youth and dealing with the police back at home and all that to try to change my community. So I wear a lot of hats. I'm never getting no sleep. I'm telling you.
Never get no sleep. And why are you doing all this? What's the purpose?
Honestly, people ask me that a lot, and it's a few different reasons, but the main reason is like, I picked the name Legacyy for a reason. I got my bro who was always like my mentor and my idol was street knowledge from the Bay Area, the Jackers protege. And when I was playing basketball, trying to make it to the NBA, he took me under his wing, tried to guide me down the right path. You know what I'm saying? When it came to me hustling in the streets, he took me down the right path, like, look, that way you don't become a crash dummy. And then when I see what he did with his music, after he passed away, I was like, man, it kind of like set me back, and I was like, maybe I don't want to do this, but I'm like, I got to continue his legacy. Just like everybody feel in SoCal, we got to continue the marathon. I got to continue the legacy of my brother Street Knowledge because he was really about to make an impact out here in the world, you know what I mean, and bring the North, the South together, and then West Coast to the East Coast.
How important is that for you?
I mean, that's what I do it for. My biggest hero is Malcolm X.
And why Malcolm X?
Because Malcolm X was kind of like myself, he was a lost soul, running in the streets, just following the wrong guidance. And then once he was forced to have to sit down and really reevaluate his life and either close that revolving door and break that cycle or continue that cycle, he made that change. And then he even made a bigger change even after he went to Mecca, after representing the Nation of Islam, he went to Mecca and found out what the true light is about and what the straight path to righteousness really is. And so when he came back, that's why he's a legend forever. His legacy will always live on. It don't matter how much money he made. It was the impact and the lives he touched while he was on this planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about the movement? Like, I like, speak of Islam, Brother Rizza.
Reza Islam. I really like his stuff. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah,
but
salute, big brother. Salam alaikum wa
So-
rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
what are you guys doing down in Oakland to help change the community? Because Oakland is known to be wild. It's just another version of like LA, I
Well,
guess
you
you
know,
could say. Just as dangerous, just as crazy. How you guys changing down there?
You know, the crazy part is my bros and them are from East Side Oakland. You know what I mean? And I deal with a lot of, legends and generals out there in Oakland in the city. But me, I do a lot more in Sacramento where my home front is. You know what I mean? Oakland is kind of just one of those, because it's the most historical place that we have in Northern California with the Black Panthers and all that. It's like, if you really want to make a change, you got to go to the roots, get your knowledge, your education, get your support there, and then you can start impacting people in the right places that can really help you make an impact.
And what things do you think we need to change, and who needs to change them?
I'm not going to lie to you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's this music industry, this entertainment industry. We need to stop influencing the youth, you know what I mean, and send them down this wrong path, bro, because it's all smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean? Like, I see so many youth out here that think it's this and they throwing their life away, and that ain't really what it's about. You know what I mean? Like, it's really about educating yourself, uplifting yourself, stop falling into the trap. You know
And what's
what
the
I mean?
trap? What trap are you talking about?
Man, Easy said it best, and I said it in my song too. You know what I mean? Like, drugs come from over Colombia, guns come from Russia, and none of our people had a passport back in the day. So how'd they get here?
Mm-hmm.
That's the trap right there for you. You know what I mean? It's been implanted since we was young bulls. You know what I mean? And their whole system was remove the father out of the home by any means necessary. So that's why I love Malcolm X, because it was like, we're going to put the father back in the home and build our community back up by any means necessary.
So what is more important, music or being in the home?
Being in the home.
Okay. So as it takes you away from home, you feel me?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Because you trying to go out here, that's the funny part, right? You say you're trying to go out here and you're trying to leave a legacy for people. Like, push the word and bring another man's community together, because you live in Sacramento, but you bigging up Oakland. So you trying to help a whole other community. But at that time, it's taking you away from your own.
Yeah.
How does that sit?
I'm not gonna lie, it weighs heavy on my heart. Like, literally last night, I'm supposed to leave from Oakland and come here, and I talked to my daughter, and she was crying, and she was like, I just want to see you, Dad. I miss you. So I literally drove all the way back just to go kiss her goodnight, even though she was already asleep, just so she know, hey, Daddy came to see you. Now I gotta go to LA, and I ain't gonna lie, it's tough, but they know what I'm doing it for, and I'm trying to change the narrative so that way it's at a point where when I start going on tour now, my daughters is right there with me. I'm bringing home with me wherever I go.
Okay. So right now, what are you doing the music thing? What you gonna do with the cars though? Because you only one man.
Man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we got cars for sales. Green Lounge LA.
That part. Got a whole new entity coming to you right here in Los Angeles, so you don't got to come to Sacramento.
We literally gonna pull up.
And we got the best prices and quality vehicles.
Hey, so if you fresh out and ain't got a license, we understand. Nah, all right, so you out here doing a song, and what right now is the song that you doing that got people like actually bobbing their head and getting involved? Which one?
Believe it or not, it's my newest single. I just dropped that off my...
Man, that sounded so cliche. Why you do me like that? He said, believe it or not, it's my new one. Plug. All right, so let's hear the new song. What's the name of the new song, man?
It's actually called Alhamdulillah.
Whoa. All right, so one more time for me.
Alhamdulillah.
I heard what you said. You finna have the ghetto screaming alhamdulillah, and that's gonna give the police a reason to arrest niggas and call us terrorists. Why are you doing this to the black community? They already called us domestic terrorists. Now, if we run around the streets yelling alhamdulillah, no, yeah, I think that gives them more than probable cause. Why is you doing this to the streets?
Because like my album is called Salam Mode. We coming in peace mode.
Salamo coming to peace.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, but like I said, I mean, it's an eye for an eye, but we don't want to have to take it there. You know what I mean? We're trying to live in peace. We're trying to come together. You know how many mixed breed families there is nowadays? It ain't about race no more. You know what I mean? So it's about humanity. And so that's what Salam Mode, my album, is about. And Alhamdulillah is to remind everybody that at the end of the day, we are all servants of God. We all vessels of God. Ain't no man bigger than no other man. Ain't no woman bigger than no other woman. You see what I'm saying? We're all equal on the same playing field. And we got to live in this hell on earth until we get a chance to go to Jannah and go to paradise. So let's just remember what we're here for. You know what I mean? Love each other, take care of each other, live in peace.
Yeah, he finna get a lot of niggas arrested. Ladies and gentlemen, please support the album. Just, you're gonna have to like go 5 times.
Make me have to go open up a bail box.
Yeah, bro, because you're gonna get people arrested, man. For real, okay, so just case in point, I'm not trying to be too funny here, but if you got 5 brothers on the corner in front of a liquor store, and they're over there enthusiastically or passionately singing Alhamdulillah, and the ghetto crash force come, and they just so happen to be wearing the same colors.
Listen.
Welcome to Oakland. Is that one of the moments?
But you know what? Right now, with everything going on in Gaza and with Palestine, I think that even the government is starting to become aware that Islam is one of the fastest growing religions in the world. And the reason being is because of the truth in it and what we stand for. We're not about causing war, causing harm to each other. We're all about forgiveness, mercy, and about loving each other. That's why we say salam alaikum, peace be upon you. Wa alaikum salam, peace be back upon you. You see what I'm saying? So that's how we greet each other.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm mad at the Jews and Islam, because y'all have been putting everybody in y'all goddamn business. Y'all are fighting over family inheritance, and we not even, us regular people, not even gonna get part of that inheritance. You feel me? Y'all is fighting over family jewels. Y'all brothers, literally, historically, biblically, and Torah and all that. Y'all is brothers fighting over some great jewel that we ain't even gonna get none, man. Can y'all just sit in the corner and behave?
And that's why I'm making this album Salam Mode, to remind people, like, as hard as God works and the Creator works, Allah works, the devil working twice as hard. So if you got arrogance in your heart, if you feel you bigger than somebody else, if you got ill malice towards somebody, you gossiping about somebody behind their back, you just allowing Shaitan, the devil, to come into your ear, whisper in your ear. You see what
Why you got to sin on a Saturday in here with me? You're not even supposed to bring that dude real name up. Ain't that against the rules?
Only if you say it in the right way. And
you did say it in the right damn way.
Saying.
Man, I got to
Shaitan and
trying to bewitch me, people. No, I'm playing. No, because you said it with the SH, right? And most everyday Americans are Christians for the most part, or like Christian influence. So they say SA.
Yes.
Right? Not knowing that name means the, what's it called? The accuser and the adversary, right? Historically, right? So, yeah, he's like Voldemort. You're not supposed to say that shit. Especially not on the Sabbath day. Ain't it Saturday?
It is.
Okay, because every time I check a calendar, it's Sunday, the first day of the week. I'm slow. I ain't stupid.
No,
there's a difference.
You ain't slow. You just go by the Mayan calendar, the original calendar.
Nah, I'm going by their calendar. This they rules. I'm trying to respect their rules. Because when I got here, as a baby, everybody gave me their rules and told the rules of the world. There's certain rules. You got to be either a Muslim gang member, a Christian gang member, a Catholic gang member,
is
or a
crazy.
Jewish gang member.
Shout out
You better be ready to die for this. You better be ready to die for this shit. And when you die, you go to heaven. So don't trip on the dying part. Just don't kill yourself. That was the rules of the game.
I mean, the government, the LAPD is the biggest gang in the world. But I mean, ain't nobody.
They tell you that when you go to jail.
Oh, my bad. Did I say that? I said that.
You know what? You know what's crazy? We actually live in a world where our president had crack in the White House. I don't care what party that was that had it. Joe Biden them got caught with crack in the White House.
How do you think we got all these guns and everything over?
But you got caught with it, man.
Because
got caught.
He wasn't paying the right people in high positions.
He still got caught, man.
Because he wasn't paying people right in the high positions.
Which is my point, is America's slipping on a pimping right now. We is looking bad. What do you think we need to do as Americans, man, to stand up? Because I see the everyday American standing up and the everyday politician shitting on themselves. Literally, I seen it on Instagram. They probably got a couple presidents and a couple people. No, that's not even a joke, but it is funny. They really got people shitting on themselves in golf courses.
I mean, honestly, it's the quote and the phrase that I live by, brother, which is, make the strange familiar, make the familiar strange. So basically, what we know, let's get away from that for a moment. Let's go try something different that we're not used to, that we know is more beneficial for us as a human race.
What is more beneficial for the human race, to be honest?
Okay, actually, I got another song coming out. I'm glad you said that. And it's a challenge, and it's called Make a Difference.
Okay, Michael Jackson.
So you know what I mean? So it's basically...
You want to make a change?
You see somebody...
For once in your life?
Hey, man, somebody got to be a sacrificial lamb. You know what I mean?
Gonna feel real good.
With honey and hot sauce.
Gonna make a difference? Gonna make it right?
Make it a little sweet and spicy for you.
Oh, wow. So the song is Gonna Make a Difference, and that's what it's talking about? Just asking here. Just asking. Just to be clear, you feel me? It's very important that a host of a podcast have clear and direct questions. I'm just trying to make sure. All right. So, what is, for real though, what is the biggest thing that you think that we need to make as a people? And I say as we, I don't mean any in particular race. I mean more so the average American, because it seems to be becoming the rich, and then there's the politicians, then there's the rich politicians, and that's a different class too. Then there's the everyday American. What do you think we need to do?
Just remember, like I said, we are equal. We are all servants of God. Nobody is bigger than. Just because you have more money than me, I might have more knowledge than you. I might have a bigger family.
Well, how can you argue that? How can you have more knowledge than me, but you broke? Didn't you know to get some money?
Money is not everything.
No, it's not, but it pays for a lot of the shit in between.
It sure does, and that's Shaitan's way of taking us apart from each other and about what God truly created us for. He didn't create.
What
us
he
for
truly
the
created us for, then, man? Tell me.
Love, LOVE. Period.
And then after that, what happens?
I mean, if you ain't loving each other, then you know what come with the rest of it. It's only malice and anger in your heart, so you know what come with that. That's why.
So you telling me you got a love song? You got a song about that? Coincidentally, a new single called "Love."
It's actually called Habibi, which is baby in Arabic.
Is love in Arabic?
It's baby in Arabic.
It's baby in Arabic. And why did you think that was important to drop now?
I mean, because, I'm a very strong believer in respecting women. I have 3 daughters. You see what I'm saying? That's part of the reason why I make the music that I make.
Well, what if they don't respect themselves, though, man? I can't just be throwing out respect for no reason.
Okay, well, at the end of the day, us as men, we are kings. We're the head of the household. So they follow our lead. So if we tell them it's okay to disrespect yourself and you walk around here like you have no respect for yourself, that's what they're going to do.
But what if they tell me, shut up, mind my business, and they pay their own bills?
It all depends on how you respond.
How I respond? How I'm supposed to respond? But shut up and go mind my own business because they pay their own bills.
That's exactly what you gonna do. She paying her own bills. Okay, I can't give you no advice. You know it all. Mm-hmm. But hey, check this out. When you finally fall and bump your head and you need that advice, I'm still here.
Oh no, I'm still be minding my business. Cause you still got to pay your own bills.
I'm still here minding my business, but I can still show you how to pay your bills. Now that you can't do it by yourself.
All right, so tell me right now. You gotta ask. I gotta ask, and you can't give me a politically correct answer because we're not taking that. Kendrick or Drake, and why? And at what point of the battle did they win you over? Ooh.
They not like us. They not like us.
And why did Kendrick win that for you? Why was that a dub?
Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm biased. I'm a California native, through and through. And at the end of the day,
okay.
No, let me finish.
That shouldn't have everything to do with it.
Listen, I'm a California native through and through. You feel what I'm saying? And one of my favorite artists is K Dot. And the thing about K Dot is he moves in such a light where that's not even his, you know what I mean, his forte. But for you to call him out and him come crush you, because what he did to Meek Mill, what Drake did to Meek Mill was bad.
The back to back.
So Drake got his head built up thinking, okay, I can. So what K Dot did was he reminded people, don't come to Cali with that, because this is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
This is California for a reason. It's Hollywood for a reason. Don't bring that over here. Keep that up there, you know what I mean? Or over to the other side. Don't bring it over here, because we're going to stand on ours, period. Respectfully.
Now, you know what tripped me out, right? Because I like Kendrick, I ain't gonna lie. And I had liked Drake. But then Kendrick is like a 50 Cent level troller, because, his cover art was the 13 pedophile dots. I don't know if that's a real picture from Megan's Law, but it looked pretty real. And as a father, I was like, I can't even listen to dude no more. I had to put him in the R. Kelly section of the house next to the Michael Jackson tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he killed them off. Nobody suspected that.
And look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Drake was winning with that video when he had the van being towed in the street.
Oh, wow.
He was winning.
Yeah, he was trolling.
But then when Not Like Us came, it was OVO.
And then, you know what's interesting? You know what's crazy as hell, though, in hindsight, now that it's over? Because it's over. Drake rap about it now. It's just like over. Drake got a lot of pedophile friends, and then Nicki Minaj marries a sex offender. So it really is OVO.
No Diddy, but you see what's going on in 2024. It's exposed season.
Yeah.
It's all coming out. All darkness is coming to light right now. So if you got some skeletons.
Because Diddy is beating bitches left and right. Literally, left and right. You seen what he did?
Up and down, too, out the elevator.
So, right now, we love to do this at the end of the show. Look in the camera. We want to talk to that young Muslim dude that's from Oakland. He kind of confused because sometimes he want to fight, but he really got this message he want to get out through his music. What are you going to say to dude?
Check this out, big brother.
You got to say it in the mic, though, because he got to hear you.
I know everybody try to push you, go to school. That's okay. If school don't work out for you, you can go find a trade. You feel what I'm saying? If that doesn't work out for you, find a talent or craft that you really enjoy, that you're passionate about. Study it to the T. Don't cap yourself. Find out how you can get to the top of the class in that craft and put the work in. You know what I'm saying? You're going to sit on the block, you're going to waste your time trying to throw your life away and end up in a box or, you know what I mean, in a cell? For what? You could be whoever you want to be, but you got to put that time, that work, and hard work and dedication, man. The marathon continues. You know what I mean?
And if that don't work, he has a car lot where you can sell cars. And they got a good insurance coverage policy. So, and what's the name of the car lot again?
So there's two of them. There's Central Auto Sales, and there's also Victory Auto Center, LLC. Rest in peace, Nip. You know what I mean?
There you go. So Victory, and what was it again?
It's Victory Auto Center, LLC, Central Auto Sales, and then there's also Smog Now if you need a Smog. And you're in my region, my area on Fulton Avenue.
And what city is that in?
Sacramento, California, 95821.
Shout out to the Bay, man. We do love y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we really do love you. We do appreciate you for real, for real. We respect you, but you know, all good things got to come to an end. Peace. We out.